What's going on, everybody? Based on this backdrop, you can tell I am back at work as I continue to mention you guys are my therapists, apparently. That said, one of these things that when I started this channel, my main goals, one of my top goals was to create a community, of like-minded collectors where we could enjoy the hobby together. And as we all know, it's so much fun to pick up new cards for our collection. And one of the things that's fun, it's not bragging, but just sharing it with people who have the same interest. And, as a kid, if you'd get like the new shoes or something, and then you'd go to school and go, hey, check out my new shoes. That seemed kind of bad. But with this, it's different. I feel like this community of people in cards, we're all rooting for each other. We want to see each other succeed and add the cards that we want. I don't feel a competitiveness. I mean, there are times where I see some envy and I go, whoa, that's an awesome card. I wish I had it. But I don't get competitive. I genuinely am rooting for all of my friends to add cards to their collection that they really, really want. And that's why I love this monthly episode so much. You guys know I got to share with you some of my big pickups from the Cleveland National, and I got to show my banks, and I got to show the video of all of that, and I got to, show my Walter Johnson. But I'm equally as interested as what's going on with everybody else. What's going on out there in the different towns, the different cities, the different states, the different countries that we all come from, and what are you adding to your collection? Well, this month you guys added some absolutely massive cards. Now, I've been looking forward to this month in particular for a while because it's National Month, and I know a lot of people saved up a lot of budget to be able to get a really big card at the National. But other people who weren't at the National, they picked up big cards too. So I think you're gonna love some of the pickups that our fellow collectors in the community added. Some of the cards you've maybe not seen before, some of them you have. Unbelievable stuff. Super excited for all of the pickups that everybody added to their collection. And I really think you're going to enjoy these.
All right, we'll start off with my dad with his SGC3 1953 Mickey Mantle. What a beauty. Then David, how about this? A 1930 Bagore Babe Ruth in a PSA 6. These came in chocolates in Cuba. Incredible. Maple, one of my favorite cards. I think might be the most beautiful card of all time. The 53 Bowman Warren Spahn in a PSA 6. Wow. Josh, how about a 67 Venezuela Ted Williams in a PSA 2? Those things are super, super rare. We are starting off with a bang. Wes getting a Whitey Ford rookie card from the 51 Bowman set. That is a card I'd love to add to my collection for $328. Andy with the 53 Warren Spahn. Oh, yeah. And it's also autographed with an auto grade of 10. That is gorgeous. Kevin, he picked up some 78 Burger King Topps rookie cards for $3 total. That is nice. Tim got the 57 Topps Frank Robinson autographed for $250. I'm telling you guys, this month is massive. Another autographed rookie card. How about a 1960 Topps Willie McCovey autographed in a PSA slab for Andy? That thing is sweet. Zach got the T206 Hal Chase Blue Portrait. One of my favorite looking cards in the T206 set. I'm lucky enough to have one myself. Now, Brad went with a high-grade card. How about a 48 Bowman Stan Musial in an SGC 8? Unreal. Andrew Got a 2018 Topps Big League Aaron Judge in a 9.5 for 1,200 plus trade. Rob, you know I like the 54 Topps Ernie Banks. His is in an SGC 2.5 as a birthday gift. That's quite the birthday. Eric D with the 53 and 54 Redman. He got a Bob Lemon and a Duke Snyder. Man, I really like those Redman cards a lot. Jason K with the 1965 Philadelphia Fran Tarkington and the 1970 Topps Carl Yastrzemski. The two of them combined for $30. Now TJ, he got a 1977 Topps Reggie Jackson 3-color proof. He's been working on this, and he's even got the picture with Reggie himself. Now Mike Petty, my goodness. Mr. Petty with the E106 Caramel Honus Wagner in an SGC2 and a Ty Cobb gold borders in it too. Then we got Josh here with the 2011-2012 The Cup Quads patch out of 5. Look at that. How about Tony? My buddy Tony went big in Cleveland with the W514 Shoeless Joe Jackson for a cool $17K. Anthony, TJ's son, he got the 2014 Topps Update Mookie Betts Gold in a PSA 10 for $875. How about Keith? He picked up the T206 Ed Walsh in an SGC 1 for $380. Golden Slumber, he got his Jim Brown rookie in an SGC 3 for $720. Well centered for that card. That is a big one. Juho with the 55 Topps. Willie Mays in an SGC 1 for just $25. Wow. Now, next up, we've got Andrew with the 1961 Popeye card for $8. You guys know I love non-sport cards. That is a cool one. Larry got the 1928 Tabacalera, and this has a couple of nice players. Now look at the Pop 3. Goodness. How about John, 3D 80s kid, with the 32 DeLong Jimmy Fox in an SGC 1 for $650. Jim, he got the 1970 Topps Al Kaline in an SGC 6.5 for $55. A nice looking K-line card there. Jay with the 61 Topps Brooks Robinson in a PSA 6 for $45. His rookie card's a 57. That's an early card for him. How about Paris with the T206 Sovereign Chief Bender portrait? I love the Chief Bender portrait. I have one of those myself. This is a PSA 2. Great deal at $400. How about this high-grade card? Robert with a 61 Topps Carl Yastrzemski in a PSA 9 for $2,800. Now, Craig, he got the 57 Topps Brooks Robinson in a PSA 5, just like mine. He picked this up for $750. That is a beautiful example of that card. John D. with the 49 Bowman Yogi Berra. That 49 Bowman set is so underappreciated. He got a PSA 3.5 for $465. Aaron with the 47 Sports Exchange Yogi Berra in an SGC 4 for $465. How about Ryan with the 71 Topps Wilt Chamberlain? The 71 Topps Wilt Chamberlain is one of my favorite Chamberlain cards, probably just only behind his rookie card. Steve, he got the GOAT. Clemens, the 84 Fleer Update Roger Clemens in a PSA 8 for $200. You know I love that one. John Eric, he got a few Ozzie Smith Playing Days additions to his collection. 5 of them there. Ozzie Smith, that guy, he went to the same college as me, didn't he? Oh, that's right. Tyler, he got a 1979 O-Peachy Wayne Gretzky in a PSA 1.5. The O-Peachy Gretzky is such a special card. How about Deborah with the T206 Rube Marquard Hands at Thighs for $200. Well centered. Nice looking card there. Steve G with the 64 Topps Carl Yastrzemski and socks. I mean, $41 for those two cards. Those are a couple of good ones. Melissa G with the 56 Topps Sandy Koufax in a PSA 3. Now, look at the centering on that beautiful card, his second card. Stephen M got a 57 Topps Frank Robinson in an SGC 3. Another tough card to find centered, and that one is well centered, and he paid $200. Stephen picked up two cards, the 76 Lambert and the 71 Joe Green, for just over $100 for the two of them. That seems like a steal. Thomas with the 67 Topps Hank Aaron in an SGC 6 for $175. Speaking of centering, look at that. Now Greg's bestie, that's my boy Darren, with the 37 Exhibits 4-1, has got Gehrig and Joe D on the same card in a PSA 4. That was a massive pickup at the National for Darren. Dave got a 53 Topps Satchel Paige in a 5.5 for just under $2,000. Vintage Card Wonderland, how about the 67 Topps Venezuela? Rogers Hornsby in a PSA 3. John J., he picked up a couple of cards from the 1800s, and that is Wells, Richardson, and Co. They're SGC 5s. Darren with the 1939 Play Ball Joe DiMaggio in an SGC 1. $700 for a Joe DiMaggio card. Look at this, couple of Ruths. We got the 1921 W551 Babe Ruth and the 23 515-2 Ruth for Jim. Scott, how about a 48 Leaf Chuck Bednarik in a PSA 3? That is a gorgeous 3 for $2,777. That's a big card in that set. Brad picked up 3 cards, including a Ted Williams, a Wheaties Stan Musial, and a Salutations Ted Williams as well. Cousin Will, he went with the 2016 Star Wars High-Tech Rainbow. Look at those. I'm working on a rainbow of my own at the moment. I'll share that soon. How about another Jim Brown rookie card? Man, it's such a beautiful card. Look at the centering on that one. So hard to find that centered. That is beautiful. Jeremy with the 77 Topps Jim Zorn rookie card in a mint 9. Look at that. I love that picture of him with his hand over his ear there. Ricky H with the 56 Topps Jackie Robinson in a PSA 1. Every Jackie Robinson card is a special card in my eyes. Chad with the 84 Fleer update, this time a Kirby Puckett. This is the premier card for Kirby Puckett from that 84 Fleer update set that has another superstar in it. Tavis, he got the Upper Deck Masterpieces Carlton Fisk autograph. He paid $2 for the card and he got the autograph for free. That is gorgeous. Jeff with the 74 Topps Roger Staubach. Speaking of good center, you guys have good eye appeal cards this month. $30 on the Staubach there. Richard said, yeah, I got a 79 Topps Fergie Jenkins in a PSA 5 for $1. Yes, that's not a misprint. He said, I paid $1. How about Michael with the 61 Fleer Oscar Robertson in a BVG 7? That's gorgeous for $2,675. Jason C with the 1955 Topps Duke Snyder in a PSA 5 for just over $250. What a beautiful card that is. Coulter got a steal on the 52 Bowman Monty Irvin. A really well-centered example. Just paid $16 for that. How about Logan with the 33 Gaudy Babe Ruth in an SGC 1.5 for $6,000. That is such an iconic card. Oh, look at this one. David. He got the Goodwin Champions Cap Anson in an SGC 7.5. That is a massive card. And the price? He said what happens at the National stays at the National. Dan with a rookie Topps Wayne Gretzky in a BVG 7. How about Jeremy with the 48 Bowman Stan Musial rookie in a PSA 3.5? paid $925 for a really nice-looking copy of that card. Roy, with the Lou Alcindor Kareem rookie card in an SGC 5.5 for $1,400. Robert, with the 61 Fleer Howard Cassidy, $3.25. Pickups don't have to be expensive. Keegan, look at Keegan. Young Keegan, for $70, got the Colgan Chips card and the tin. That's pretty cool to get the tin like that. Mark, he picked up a 33 Gowdy Hack Wilson in an SGC 4.5 for $940. That is a super iconic card. Miguel, with the 53 Top Satchel Paige in a PSA 1 for $475 there. That is another iconic card. How about Dave with the 28 Yinglings Adolfo Luque in a PSA 3 for $180? Those ice cream sets are super rare and becoming more and more popular. Chris with the 48 Bowman Steve Van Buren SGC 5 for $140. Puba, that's my favorite looking Joe Namath card. The 69 Tops. He paid $42 for that. Another copy of the 56 Tops Sandy Koufax, a really cool card. This one, an SGC 3 from Greg's collection. How about Randall O with the 1921 Oxford Confectionery SGC 2.5 of George Sisler. The Drew. You know the Drew. He makes the card stands. That guy. The 49 Leaf Ted Williams. He said, I spent the whole budget on it, but it is a beauty. Congratulations, Drew. Brandon with the 53 Jackie Robinson in an SGC 3. That card is high on my list, and he paid just under $1,300 for it. My guy Billy Ballgame, he got a 54 Topps Hank Aaron rookie in an SGC 2. He had a cash and trade value of about $2,300. The Hobbyist with a 2001 Topps traded gold insert Bo Jackson for $20. How about Arlen? He got a 74 Topps George Gervin rookie card for about $50. That is incredible how affordable vintage basketball is. Mark S., he got an original photo for Bowman Archives to create the 1950 O. Gordon and Dale Mitchell. How about Will G. with the 54 Redman Roy Campanella? That is gorgeous with the tab. $75 for the PSA 2. What a sweet looking card. More Redman. Brian picked up 4, including a Casey Stengel and an Enos Slaughter. $85 for those 4 beauties. Oh yeah, Warren Spahn too. How about Colton with the 71 Milk Duds, Roberto Clemente? Now that is a pretty darn rare card. If you're a Clemente collector, you know all about that. William with the 2005 Panini Champions Lionel Messi, PSA 9 for $279. How about Braden? He got himself a Bill Russell autograph. You can see it there on the totally certified 2014-2015 card. How about Joe DiMaggio, a 39-46 exhibits in an SGC 4 for $200? How are we buying Joe DiMaggio cards for $200 nowadays? Joe picked up a 34 gold medal flower Mickey Cochran in a PSA 4. Really well-centered card there. Got another 56 Topps Sandy Koufax for Dietrich. He got his for $80 in ungraded condition, it looks like. Nice card. Brutus on baseball with the 2004 SP Prospects Yadier Molina in a PSA 10 for $126. How about PKH with the 52 Burke Ross Jackie Robinson in an SGC 4.5? That is such a sweet card. Ivan picked up a Sports Illustrated for Kids Simone Biles and a 1936 Jesse Owens, right in time for the Olympics, for $110 total. My guy Pete from 50/50 Vintage, he got a 33 Sport Kings Babe Ruth SGC 2 for $6,800. Fabian with a 33 Gowdy Hack Wilson in an SGC 4 for $825. It seems like a steal. And Eddie of Eddie's Cardboard Chaos, an SGC 2.5 Honus Wagner from the 49 Leaf set, $325. And Matt, the T206 Christy Mathewson Dark Cap in an SGC 1.5 for $854. That's a great deal. And rounding it out, my buddy Mookie Chilson with the 1967 Topps Bill Dennehy and Tom Seaver rookie cards in an SGC 3, and the cost is priceless. If I made mistakes along the way, I did my best. Thank you to everybody who shared their pickup, shared your joy with all of us.
Well, weren't those amazing? I mean, it was not just some amazing cards, but some incredibly high-grade stuff of some amazing cards. Some of those grades on some of those massive Grail cards were just incredible. That is so much fun. Now, if you did not submit your pickup, your favorite pickup from the month of July, I'll be doing this again every month. So I'll be doing it again for August. And what I will do is for about a week and a half, I'll have the submissions open where I can add in anybody's. You just have to upload the photo. It's really easy. It's really easy to do it. And it doesn't matter if your favorite pickup from the month was a $20 card or a $20,000 card. If you're excited to add it to your collection, we're excited for you. So let us share in that joy. Thank you to everybody who submitted a card from this past month. And I look forward to seeing the cards that everybody picked up in August very soon.